Oh my god, I'm tired. Anyway, welcome back to Danganronpa. I'm actually in the middle of doing chores, so I'm recording. Well, by chores I mean dinner. I'm preparing it while recording, so yeah, we're doing this shit tonight. Today, because yeah, it's 1:40, 1:16. Anyway, let's jump into this. We're heading towards the store. Oh shit.
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as a murderer. You are. You calm down with that face.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. You see, someone's being reasonable. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. I did nothing. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka were both knew that too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Should we just head for the... yeah. I guess I have no choice but to get in this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared is... Scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before. But it's up to you to uncover those mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come back to grip with the truth. Come to gripes with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I don't need someone else to tell me to do that. I didn't. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I feel my heart starting to beat faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box and then descended with heavy clinking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Huh. I watched a video about that. Rather than that, it's not more than a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Bowels. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? Sorry, I'm still doing the chores thing. It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. Huh. Seats are arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it was easier for everyone to transfer their attention and unease upon anyone else. That makes sense. The air seems to grow heavy as we sat there. I mean, it doesn't look like you're just sitting. Anyway. And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly... Why are there so many deadly things? A deadly last trial. Yeah. Let's start right here. I like saving on. Let's set some skills. Do I have any? Oh. Increases increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. So I hit them with facts and knowledge. I've become Ben Shapiro. Holy shit! Oh wait, that okay. Let's go back. Open the e-handbook. Truth bullet. Let's see what the truth bullets I have are. Akuma files. Struggle. Replica. Okay, these are actually some. Okay, so we can. I have one Monokuma.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Thank you, Monokuma.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do my chores and shit, man.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Dumb bitch move.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Yeah, like. Okay, who's gonna admit
Before
to
we move
murder?
on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yes. Yes.
What's going on with those pictures?
Yeah, those are
I
some.
feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
That is true.
Friendship penetrates?
Stop being horny.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Oh.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Oh. Thank you, Monokuma.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate will decide who the killer is. All right. If I find anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to ready to speak about everything. Okay. But it isn't just about me, it's about everyone's lives online. The first non-stop. Okay, let's. Yeah. Think towards the grass, and you'll occasionally number non-stop debates during this. Okay, without pause, up to lies contradictions. Okay. Things you have to use your tooth bullets. You find your true cylinder, use the mouse to aim, and fire with less mouth. But okay. Okay, close. Okay. Time will automatically fail, so please be careful. You press escape key during this. Okay. Well, good luck and have fun. Evidence of struggle. Okay, that's my tooth bullets for this.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even
Wait a
have
minute,
chance
wait a
to
minute.
resist.
Wait a minute, I just saw that.
No, that's wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm a fast reader. You guys don't know, I've explained this before, but I'm a fast reader. So when it comes to visual,
Just a second,
I can
Chihiro.
read. Wait,
Try to remember how my room looked.
wait, like I was saying, I'm a fast reader. So when I run, which is funny, because I can't read for shit. I can read fast, but I just can't read for shit. Like my mind has already read everything, but my brain, my mouth still hasn't processed shit. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Huh.
That much
Yeah.
should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow.
Murder
this
weapon,
is starting
okay.
to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what we used to kill Sayaka. Okay, there's like, wasn't it the knife? Yeah, it was the knife. Yeah, get your knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yeah, knife.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Well, of course.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Wait.
No, that's wrong. No,
Not just some random knife.
I do think it was a knife.
Yeah.
But not just any knife. I'm almost...
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Sorry, I clicked that way.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the
I'm a
knives
fast
from the
reader,
kitchen
fuck
was
y'all.
missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Well, yeah. The one in
And
there,
if you
deep,
look
though.
real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable to see.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh my fuck.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
That is true. What is the point of the trial if there a card
Well,
just
we can
fine?
talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Thank you.
You really
Thank you,
believe
Shoko.
that?
She's right. There has to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. It's a bit more to learn about. Okay. Yeah, sure. You can concentrate by... Okay. Okay, so that's how you concentrate, because I've... Huh. Because I know there's a thing called concentrate. By the way, I have to look some of this stuff up, because I'm stupid. I actually looked up the gifting, because and for future free time, I decided I might as well figure that out. Okay. Okay, that's... Focus gauge, okay. Wait, what's the focus gauge? I did all I tried to figure out is concentrate and the whole gifts for the free time shit, man. That's all I tried to figure it out. Actually, because I knew concentrate was a thing. I've been told this stuff. I always attempt. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Yeah. Well,
He
no,
did it
wait.
in secret.
Wait. No, wait.
Nobody
She was
was
in there.
in
She was
sight?
in there. She was in there.
No, that's wrong.
She know what is the dining hall. She would out.
Okay, wait.
But he was in
hold
there.
on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
One of the knives is gone. Yeah. You see? Also, I just recorded that episode yesterday, so that's also why I remembered. It was literally just a day ago where I did that video.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm
no,
sorry, I'm still working on.
definitely wasn't there.
I'm still doing my chores and shit, man.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Oh shit, I hit my mic.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Bunk.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Wait. Why?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh,
Hey.
and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
That's actually.
Speaking of
She
which,
doesn't seem like
I'd like to
one.
ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Huh.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Huh.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Huh.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that doesn't seem like. Yeah,
But
that's not a good.
What if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Huh.
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops.
Wow.
Did I say that out loud?
Thank you, Monokuma. Very
Anyway,
cool.
I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay.
So then, who did take the knife?
Huh.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
That is true, but then again, I know
No,
Leon
no
did it
way.
because
I
that
swear
fucking
it wasn't me.
thing in the fucking bathroom.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
He doesn't want to get his ass kicked,
Then
doesn't he?
Couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
Yeah, come on.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
It's not wrong.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
That is true. So there's no violation.
I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
What? You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Smooth
Why
brain.
didn't you say so in the first place?
Smooth brain.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
What the? What's not here? You talking about? I mean, there's technically two people that are not here anymore.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka. Okay, so the person, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
That wouldn't make sense. She did say she was
you're
scared.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What the fuck?
What? See? He did do it after all.
That doesn't fuck.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
You do realize this is a trial, right? That's literally the idea of a trial. Test
Terrifying talent.
towards a certain, try to push someone towards a certain conclusion, whether good or bad.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Yeah, that's true.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Wait, what?
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, now I actually am slightly confused now. Like,
Something
what
was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
the fuck? Oh. Wait.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh fuck! I remember now. It's the hair. It's wait. Okay. Well, I thought it was gonna be simple. Things takes place. All right. The point is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident question. Yes. Okay. You have to deduce the phrase from letters flying around and the letters already known. Okay. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Okay, so it has to go by either. I'm guessing. Yeah. What? Jared is playing Among Us. God damn it, Jared. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you will suffer damage to influence gauge. Okay. If the gauge reaches zero or you run out of time, you fail. Alrighty. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you. Yeah, it's the hair. Because the hair here should be in a scene of crime to like point who was there, but it wasn't. Because they tried to get rid of the evidence with the hair, that's why it was. Hey. Really? That oh that was an easy
Now I
one.
understand.
If they didn't give me the H, I would have actually like spent some time there.
That's right.
Because my
There
dumbass
wasn't a
stupid.
single hair on the floor.
Huh.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That is true.
It wouldn't
Jared,
be
stop putting it on my
unusual
fucking
at all to
screen.
Find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
That is a good point.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
No, if they did that, they would have
That
gone.
makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
That it? Yeah, there. See?
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because
The
hair
killer
is.
got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Yeah.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
You see? You dumb fucks.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
No, he
Are
isn't.
you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Not only on here, but there's a lot of stuff.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Same. I mean, I know
Do you
why.
remember anything remarkable
It's
about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Yeah.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
That is true. You look at the.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember Makoto?
Wait. Yeah. Wait, it's a door. It's a door. Wait. This is the. No, wait, door frame is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't this a door frame as well? Or is what the? I'm confused. But they broke this because you know it's broken.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing
Wait a minute,
the
but
entire doorknob.
I thought there were no locks in the boys' bathroom.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Bonk.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Well, no.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
It's a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? What? Wait, what? Non-sub debates. Okay, more about non-sub. Absolutely. From here on, number of weak stops will start to grow, start going up. Okay. But no matter how many weak spots there, there's essentially only one line contradiction on that debate. Okay. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. False. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trusted one, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if you gauge reaches 0, you will fail. Okay, I'm almost done with my chores, by the way, guys. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, thank you, game. Bathroom door frame, okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes, that's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Yeah.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
That is true, they would have.
Sayaka had locked it.
Wait a minute.
And finally,
Son of a bitch.
the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We
Why is
already know the answer.
Why is she so destined to try to kill me? Yeah, a different reason entirely. Actually, I clicked on it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Thank you.
No, that's wrong.
Concentration, concentration, concentration.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
That is true. I thought.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Stuck, you said?
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Yeah.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Wait, what was it? The bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know which one couldn't be locked. In other words, an important detail in the scene of crime they didn't know was.
I got it!
Was it that? I'm
The killer
I'm guessing.
must not have realized
That's
that
a
it was
Dan.
my room.
Yeah.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
But I'm done. I'm
well,
done.
to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Told you, bitch. I like her, but damn, she's gotta be a bitch on these days, man. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Alright, I'm kidding now.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We die. Wait, actually, what does happen?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well...
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Huh. That makes him...
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Didn't we see the key in the room though?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. It's right there. There's no way to let her back in because she... You know, yeah, we switched rooms. Right, the murder sack. I can only ask. Yeah! Yeah, because she can frighten.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Snayok. Yeah, this.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Alright, what is this? Something to talk to you about, just the two of us. Let's come see my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
I've done this before, actually. Like, I always
When you
loved
write,
that.
it can leave an imprint.
Yeah.
Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
I should start doing that more.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote this?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
That's the most nerdiest shit I've heard all day. I got no joke. That's the mercenary shit I got all day. Holy fuck, that's nerdy.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Yeah, actually, that is...
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Alright. Dorm nameplates, alright.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to,
Uh-huh.
it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Oh, wait, no. Wait.
Exactly.
No, wait.
The room that Makoto was staying in.
Oh, wait a minute. This nameplate's...
So in other words, Even
Fuck.
if someone did read the
That's
note
where the
and
nameplates
did
were.
what it
I
said,
forgot to switch for a
they
second.
would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh, kind of one of my rooms says Sayaka.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
It's one of these, right?
I see. So if
I think it's
someone
this
read
one.
that note,
Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah.
then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yeah.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where...
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
The person could switch the nameplates. Only other person who knew switched rooms. The only people who knew was Makoto and Sayaka. So.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want in my room. Check the nameplates to make. Yeah. Huh.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Well, it's obvious there's a struggle, and there was death involved.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
That's pretty obvious.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yes.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Well, I could tell by the gold. Where's her wrist? It's right there.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
Is that gold?
Or did I skip something? I think I skipped something. Oh yeah, just the one word though, but still.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yes, that's
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And when it led to Sayaka's death, That's what we need to make clear. Spit. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Gonna get used. Yeah. Sorry, the next loading multiple truth bullets. Okay. Just we thought there's only we. Okay. For words from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets, the right weak spots to refute their statements. Come with the wrong combination. You'll. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, the mouse wheel. Okay. Oh, that's easier for me. If it's a few volts below in the cylinder, for our purposes, this time, logic though will be me. Said to me. Well then, good luck. Wait, I'm on me now. Fucking hell. Sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Wait a minute.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back.
Wait, it's the sheath, right?
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Yeah.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Because doesn't she have like a thing on it?
And that's exactly what happened.
Doesn't the sheath? Yeah, the sheath has like a thing on it, like. You know, this is what playing video games does for you. You notice a lot of the smaller stuff. Oh shit! There's no explanation how it's certain part of it. Yeah, the sheath.
When the fighting broke out,
bonk bonk bonk.
The culprit grabbed the sword.
And
that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
There it is.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it.
Yeah.
Like someone cut into it with something...
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Wait.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Wait, I don't know if that really doesn't fit well. Because they could have just killed her with the sword and not have to take them. They could have killed her with the knife and not have to deal with the sword.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Never held the sword. Want to use the sword? Which part? Oh yeah, their palms. The broken. That's their stomach. There's a knife in there, but I don't think she can use
You're
that.
talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Wait, was Wait.
Sorry.
No.
But I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Damn it! I don't have this inferiority complex. God damn.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off their hands because there's certain regulation that talks about that water can remove it. No, one. She'll later water. No.
I got it!
The straight water one was just
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
A compliment?
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Wait a minute.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
That is true.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Huh.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Go take a shower.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end,
Yes,
her
holy
plan
shit indeed.
backfired.
Holy
She
shit
launched
indeed.
her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Is this man simping for a dead girl?
Because...
This man simping for a dead girl.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Silence, bear.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Wait, this is timed? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Considering we're going in a non-stop debate, I'm pretty sure there's something left in there. The dying message. Oh wait, that's right.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Wait, it's the dying message, right? Fucking god.
No, that's wrong.
There aren't any more clues. I got the dying message one. That was a simple one, man.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Wait, why'd you say dining? We're not dining here. We're saying dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question Sayaka wrote the message, because not the fatal wound, because that'd be impossible. Right index finger, because you can see the blood on her finger.
Her left index finger.
Right, left. Shit, not right. I read right wrist and left index finger.
That could only
Stupid.
be because she used that
I'm
finger
fucking
to write
dumb.
the message.
Kill me now.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Yeah, you can see that's an N right there. Like, it's
Hey,
pretty obvious.
Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
I know. Well, yes, we asked Chihiro this last time, and
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
God damn it.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, there's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Okay, no, that's right. 180, because I don't... 360 would have just done it the same way again. Rotate it. Maybe if I see something...
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
Yes, he did.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should be crystal clear. He's there.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah, no, that'd be hard. But yeah, it'll be inverted and shit.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
On the ground from the incinerate. Oh, okay, that's it. That. Where is it? In front of the incinerator.
I got it! You mean The burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That is true.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burned bunch is what they want to get rid of, but also something that we need to pay attention to and I forgot who's responsible. Where? No, that's reasonable. When or it's when or how. When? I think it's how.
I got it!
Okay, yeah,
if
thank
we
God.
look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. No way since incinerator to be on the one clean duty. That being to prove that Leon is the real killer. The crystal ball, that's right.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
No, wait, no, no.
The only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Wait,
and
which one?
you'd have to get close
Oh,
to the
there it
incinerator
is.
in order to just.
No, that's wrong.
Oh no, you're right. The only person in charge of cleaning the containers.
Hold on.
There it
I
is.
think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
How do you use the glass ball to turn away? Throw it, honestly.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone yeah, because it was off last time.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet. The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
I think that was the ultimate baseball star, right?
Did someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
Sorry, I was just thinking, what's the challenge is? Yeah, the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shifter braids have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And
Alright.
with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's actually. In our case. Closing argument. This week we'll go. Our case. Okay, you have to. That's in the form of comic book. Okay, however, you'll notice that the comic. There's. Okay. Complete the comic using the choose panels. Taking the missing section. Press the left mouse button, hold the count. Get a. Okay. Good luck and have fun. Okay. It's a climax. Right. Okay. This is the first one, right? Let's. No. We're looking at some. This is that. So, my guess is that, and. It's either this one or this one. No wait, I just realized that's there. So wait, is there any other pictures just to make sure? No, all the pictures happen later still. I thought I saw someone at the door. This is where she's training the thing, right? No, yeah, because she's already been stabbed and shit. Like, yeah, that's pretty obvious. So guessing from what he's doing there. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. You can tell it's something we need to know. So, let's see here. Do I have anything else? Yeah, just one piece.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards,
Oh shit, I
the
didn't
killer
realize.
headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with but there was one thing they
Sorry, I
missed.
thought I heard something for a second.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Imagine if they did this in actual court case. They say they object, even if they've been proven guilty.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then,
Damn.
I guess this is as good a time as any to
Imagine
present
that.
evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. The first bullet time, yeah. Bullet time battle. Sometimes in a class battles, your opponent simply will not hear what you had to say. When it happens, you engage in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to bullet time battle. KB, BTB, BTW. Destroy your opponent with the rhythm, okay? Match your opponent's the tempo mark, okay? Right, lock on. Right to lock on. Left to destroy. Okay. Okay, missing. I'll get a tempo down. Press the one. Okay. Then. Okay.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
The toolkit.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Damn, why does this remind me too much of college? I'm just showing you super little evidence that Leon is the killer. I just need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid! You lie! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Sorry, yeah, I had to stop recording yesterday, and yeah, my family came home, so yeah, we're recording the rest of the episode right now. And also, since I'm putting on auto.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver,
What
right?
the fuck's that?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
I'm Asian, don't mind me.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Okay.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
That's the face of a man who's lost all hope in life. I'm dying. Only A's, bitches. Oh.
Looks like you've reached
Oh, I
your
got-
verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Sorry, that was my phone.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The black in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, but I finished my food, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you? Thank you, Mondo, for saying something.
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill to be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
way! Come on!
You just expect me to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd better off we were been wrong. Because if what we came up with was really the truth, and the truth that Sayaka is trying to frame me, but even that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. I couldn't even handle what I saw in there. If I was her, it completely actually had something. The video had something to do with me. I just couldn't. I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was most important to her, anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even if those things weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Why, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended to pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really. I understand. Really, I do. Yep. Alright. You're out of her spirit thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger the feelings, the stronger the despair when it collapses. Stop screwing with us. It's all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunge at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you only want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good whopping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer in the class trial, a blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced her way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, and you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an uncounted intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to anyone. And anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon was solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because... it's all... the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Say what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting with each other. We should be fighting against the one person in the situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. Sorry. After all, it's people with all sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. It's that kind of justice that awakens within you. Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
thrills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for: the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Thank you, Monica. Very cool. I'm not saying. I don't want to do the other main drink one. Let's go along.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
I got a copyright claim for the last time I showed something like this. This video's gonna get copyright claimed. But I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna let this. Let's just watch this shit, man. Oh, what the? Sorry, I'm texting Fran right now. If you don't know who Fran is, he's the guy who edits some of my Doki Doki videos. Oh shit. Holy shit, I can see the numbers going by fast. It just mirrors it like this, the animation just slightly a bit off. Right, then you just gotten. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can call it that, what else would we call it?
Extreme!
Thank you. Man, my translation is bumping out of control right now. I can't speak today. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep going? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board of that. Thank you.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a smile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think you're seeing and what I'm seeing are quite fit together.
Dude,
you piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking away up the wrong tree. What happened? What happened, because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped inside this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn to get all the mysteries of the school, you're thinking you'll change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning behind in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to... Yeah, I said that earlier. Right.
Hey.
When you said everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything you gotta say. I need to say something for the fun later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by the nightmare turned reality. And after he's gone, we sit there forever unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. No one just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. But in that moment...
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class travel started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that. Becoming shit.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, actually dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way we can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thoughts was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would never left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure that she could kill anyone, or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It was almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never break free of such a desperate moment. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Sorry, hey, Fran, I don't know if you're watching this, but fix your fucking sleep schedule. Fuck's sakes, man. Leon, Sayaka, carry on with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you've chosen the hard road. Well, I have had high expectations of you. I said that she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I want to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. I hate you. I hate you. I hate that fucking joke. And I just hit my mic and shit. I'm sorry, that got me. I'm taking a drink. Oh shit. I got a bat. I'm beat the shit out of people. Yes. Anyway, it's just chapter 2 anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time in the next episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Actually, I'm about to record that right now because I first will be using the restroom. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.